Well, as of right now, we don't know exactly where the fight is going to be at. We don't know the location of the fight. The Sphere is one of the places that they talked about. So we don't know if it's 100% going to be there. And this is not actually a fight, it's an exhibition.
Okay.
So we're going to do it again, and hopefully we're going to entertain the people.
Did you see what Floyd said? I think he's saying that he feels it's an exhibition and not a real fight.
Is that what he's feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract we signed is a real fight.
Real fight. Okay. Yeah, because I know he said.
I want to fight an exhibition.
No exhibition. It's either real fight or nothing.
Yeah, it's a real fight. Yeah.
I mean, I have to say this, Mayweather. Come on, dude. Fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O. Yes, you're 50-0 on paper, but people know you've lost. Shit, your own father said you lost against me back when we fought. And what's crazy is that people don't know that we had a rematch clause for 1 year. And what do? Your pussy ass retires for 1 year and 1 day.
You see somebody like Floyd Mayweather, that's the oldest trick in the book, y'all. Y'all know. When y'all see somebody flogging money everywhere, they got this, they got that, they got this. Was it Gervonta Davis? Tank told us 2 years ago that the reason they held Floyd Mayweather, you can put it back on the screen, captain, in Dubai is because he had owed them money and they wouldn't release him until he announced the fight to give them their money back. You know they do that over there in Dubai, right? You ain't going nowhere if you owe a debt. He was trapped over there for almost 2 months, according to Gervonta. They shared the same manager, Al Layman, who collected money in cash.
And by the way, there's an update right now posted on Inside the Ring show that the camp of Team Pacquiao, which I expected, would say that this is a pro fight. That's not the biggest problem that I see right now. It is not. So if you think about this really, an announcement was made. Pacquiao says it on social media and on interviews, then suddenly Floyd Mayweather says something different. This is something to be worried about.
Floyd Mayweather is trying to back out of the legally binding professional rematch against Manny Pacquiao, and the entire boxing world has exploded. ESPN confirmed the contract is already signed. Netflix already announced it globally. And now Floyd wants to turn a real sanctioned fight into a glorified sparring session. Oscar de la Hoya called it pure cowardice live on camera. Max Kellerman said Floyd is simply terrified. And Manny Pacquiao is drawing a line in the sand, no exhibition. This is BOXI news, and Floyd Mayweather's legacy is under the most serious threat of his entire career.
So everyone good?
Yeah, first off, Manny Pacquiao at Sphere. What part did being at the Sphere kind of play in taking that fight?
Well, as of right now, we don't know exactly where the fight is going to be at. We don't know the location of the fight. The Sphere is one of the places that they talked about. So we don't know if it's 100% going to be there. And this is not actually a fight, it's an exhibition.
Okay.
So we're going to do it again, and hopefully we're going to entertain the people.
Right. And as far as that, what's it going to be like fighting him again, like 11 years later now?
It's just, I never really took any abuse, in the sport of boxing. Still extremely healthy, work out every day. And, I got an exhibition with Mike Tyson also, another exhibition in Greece. So if I'm just sitting at home and I'm just working out every day, spending time with my grandson and spending time with my children, I said, why not go out, have a little fun, entertain, and put on some exhibitions? So that's what I'm doing.
The entire boxing world has had enough. Floyd Mayweather is making it crystal clear he wants out, suddenly backing away from a legally binding professional rematch to hide behind the safety of an exhibition. He is showing the world he is absolutely terrified of risking his pristine 5-0 record against a highly motivated Manny Pacquiao. This is not just a cancelled mega fight. This is a blatant insult to every single fan, and the entire combat sports community is ready to tear his untouchable legacy apart once and for all.
Did you, Manny, by chance, did you see what Floyd said? I think he's saying that he feels it's an exhibition and not a real fight.
Is that what he's feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract we signed is a real fight.
Real fight. Okay. Yeah, because I know he said
I want to fight an exhibition.
No exhibition. It's either real fight or nothing.
Yeah, it's a real fight.
Yeah. The Sphere still in Las Vegas?
That's the contract that he signed. I mean,
Yeah. Okay, so it's still happening then.
he has to remember that.
But it's still on? It's still happening?
Oh yeah, we did sign the contract already, so there's no reason why, you know.
Why wouldn't?
Why wouldn't?
Yeah. All right. Look good. You look already in shape. What adjustments do you think you're gonna make for the rematch? Adjustments compared to the first fight.
I have the improve and better strategy, or compared to the last one.
I know it's something you've been wanting for a very long time. I know you felt that that first fight wasn't, the best of you, right?
Yeah. This time, no excuse.
Manny Pacquiao is drawing a massive line in the sand. He is absolutely refusing to step into the ring for a glorified sparring session. He wants a real sanctioned fight, official judges, a definitive result that goes on both fighters' permanent records. And the crazy part, the paperwork reportedly backs him up completely. ESPN's Mike Coppinger dropped an absolute bombshell, revealing that a legally binding contract for a professional bout is already signed and fully executed. Netflix didn't guess when they made their massive global announcement. They knew exactly what they were announcing. So the sudden pivot from Floyd's corner is leaving the entire industry wondering what kind of game is really being played here.
Yeah, Max, so Mayweather threw some cold water on any excitement for the fight with Manny Pacquiao in September, when last week he did an interview and said that it's not going to be a real fight, it's going to be an exhibition and not necessarily going to be at the Sphere. And Max, that really puzzled me because this wasn't just reporting. Netflix, a multi-billion-dollar company, officially announced that this would be a real fight at the Sphere. So earlier this morning, I spoke to Jazz Mather, who is the CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions, and he said it is absolutely a real fight. There's a signed contract. Mayweather signed it. It's in there. That it's a real fight that'll count on their records, and it's going to be at the Sphere. So I'm not sure what Floyd is talking about. I don't know if Floyd got bad advice, but he's contracted, so it would be a breach if not. I don't see him turning down a major payday over this, but it will bear watching. And also, I'm told that further to that, Pacquiao has no interest in this if it's not a real fight.
The motive behind trying to downgrade a massive professional showdown into a simple exhibition is clear to everyone watching. The industry consensus points straight at one thing: fear. Max Kellerman is calling it exactly how he sees it. The physical reality of an aging fighter is finally setting in. At almost 50 years old, the body simply does not respond the way it once did. An undefeated Fifth-Tyro legacy is terrifying to risk. Going up against a highly motivated opponent who still feels cheated from 2015 is a massive gamble. A real fight means real danger. And a sudden push for an exhibition looks suspiciously like a desperate attempt to protect a perfect record while still cashing a massive check.
Never actually know the answer to that question because we never got to see it 5 years earlier. Now, Shady makes the point, Malik, that this is not like Crawford Canelo, and it's not. But it's also not exactly like Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
It's nowhere near
that
stuff.
So what is it? What are we? Because Netflix doesn't seem to care if this is more of kind of a carnival or an exhibition, or if it's like the greatest, biggest fight in the world. What they're looking for are eyeballs, right? Where does this fall, Mayweather and Pacquiao, on the most legitimate Crawford-Canelo side of the spectrum, or the kind of sideshow Jake Paul, Mike Tyson side of the spectrum?
To piggyback off of what Shady was saying, I actually believe people will feed into it heavy because we're talking about two of the elites of all time. They both are extremely technically sound. They both are known for what they have done in the ring. Obviously, Mayweather got the huge promotion market behind him. So does Pacquiao. I just think it does numbers. And I also would be like a huge fan of it. I think the way how Floyd is looking lately, whether it's in the gym, and the way how Pacquiao has been looking in his last fight,
A signed contract Floyd is trying to ignore. Netflix money already committed, Manny refusing to back down, Oscar de la Hoya exposing the pattern, and Max Kellerman saying one word that explains everything: fear. Floyd Mayweather built his entire career on being untouchable, but right now he has never looked more touchable in his life. September 19th is coming, and the whole world is watching. Drop your prediction below and subscribe to BOXI News right now because this story is getting bigger every